Bringing 142 new cards, most of which you'll never use, Stellar Crown releases on Thursday, September 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern in Pokemon TCG Live. Along with a new Battle Pass, it'll also mark the start of the September ranked ladder, which means you'll be bumped down a league and have to climb your way back up. Ahead of Stellar Crown on Thursday, we'll be getting a new patch on Tuesday, September 10th, following 8 hours of maintenance that begins at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. I know I shouldn't have expected much from a patch just 42 days after Shrouded Fable, especially when they also gave us a patch in mid-August to finally fix Ditto, but I'm still disappointed. The main fix with 1.18 is that infinite GX attacks and V-Star powers should be removed. I say should because the patch notes only mention Iron Thorns EX, but I was able to confirm that Path to the Peak and Power Plant also caused the infinite glitch, so we'll just kinda have to wait and see. Elsewhere, you'll be able to use Grant's discard pile effect on turn 1 now, and canceling Cologne will work even on Pokemon that were brought up with gust effects. What isn't fixed with this patch is the Malamar from Shroud of Fable not working even after playing Xerosic's Machinations. Neither is the interaction with Neutralization Zone and Roaring Moon EX. The damage should be prevented, then the stadium should be discarded, but PTCGL does this step simultaneously, meaning that the attack goes through. And for long-standing issues, we're not getting an option to mute emotes, Expanded isn't getting any new cards, and general glitchiness isn't being addressed either. But let's focus on happier news. When the Stellar Crown Battle Pass goes live on Thursday, we'll add 2 new free decks, Terapagos EX on the basic track and Galvantula EX on the premium track. Terapagos is arguably the best new deck coming in Stellar Crown, so it's amazing that we get it for free. Galvantula isn't quite as powerful, but at least you'll get to mess around with item lock. Now, even with me saying this every video, people still don't seem to get it. Yes, always buy the premium battle pass for 600 crystals, even if it's just for the free deck. On the flip side, never ever buy the premium pass plus for 1800 crystals. All it does is unlock the first 15 levels of the battle pass, but you can do that yourself in 2 weeks, so it's a waste of the hardest to obtain currency. Starting with Terapagos on the basic battle pass, this is the deck you'll get for free at tier 0, along with some credits and Stellar Crown packs. It misses the mark a little bit, but overall gives you pretty much everything you need to build a winning list. The fact that there's 2 copies of the wrong Noctowl is a bit weird. You do get 1 good one though, as well as 3 of the new Bouffalant. Between those 4 cards plus the 2 Terapagos EX, you're saving 2800 credits when it comes to crafting the best cards, as both Bouffalant and Noctowl are holo rares, which means they cost 400 credits each. 4 Glass Trumpet is also great, and 2 Area 0 Underdepths means you can expand your bench up to 8. By getting the Battle Pass up to tier 16, you'll also unlock all of these extra cards. Assuming things stay the same as they always have, expect to get one of those Terapagos EX at either tier 1 or 2, though it is of a different rarity. The extra Noctowl are welcome and 100% necessary for Terapagos to perform, but if they're unlocked later in the Battle Pass, you're better off spending the 800 credits to craft them early so you can begin Turtle Time. You can check out my best new decks video for a more in-depth explanation on Terapagos, but essentially these are the main new cards. Terapagos can deal 240 damage with a full bench thanks to Area 0 or 180 and become immune to damage from basic non-colorless Pokemon. Rounding out the synergy, Noctowl grabs 2 trainers upon evolving, while Bouffalant reduces the damage your basic colorless Pokemon take by 60. On the premium battle pass, which again costs 600 crystals, you'll get this Galvantula EX deck for free. And if this is your first battle pass, by reaching tier 50, you'll get back 500 of the 600 crystals you spent to unlock it. So yes, always buy the premium pass! Anyways, the deck is super disappointing. The only new cards are 2 copies of Galvantula and 4 Joltik, that's literally it. And for some reason, the dev decided to pair Galvantula with Garganacl and Power Glass. I see what they were going for, infinite item lock with a splash of healing, but it just feels off to me. Still, if you pull off the combo and attach a Power Glass to a Galvantula and get a Garganacl in play, accelerating a fire energy from the discard pile each turn, you'll be able to item lock them every single turn. By getting the premium pass to tier 14, you'll gain free access to the much better partner for Galvantula EX, Blissey EX with Glass Trumpet. You'll probably want a 3-3 line of Blissey in the deck as opposed to the 2-2 they give you. And it's the wrong Chansey, you want the 130 hit point Chansey from Pokemon Go. But simply getting the Battle Pass to tier 14 gives you 2 serviceable ways to be disappointed by Galvantula EX. Oh, and the free Hyper Aroma is great if you don't already have a copy. For those who aren't aware, you don't receive credits for extra copies of cards on the basic Battle Pass. However, you do receive credits for extra copies of cards on the premium Battle Pass. I know, the whole economy in PTCGL is massively confusing for no reason. But if you already own 4 copies of any of the cards in the Galvantula deck, you already have the max number of Iono, Arven, Boss's Orders, and more from the default free decks, you'll get a nice little credit boost upon unlocking the Premium Pass. It's worth noting that in their original announcement for the Shrouded Fable Battle Pass, the Pokemon Company said it would be 50 levels, it ended up being 30, and that we'd get 2 collector's crates, it ended up being 1. But for Stellar Crown, they're saying the same thing. Since it's roughly 2 months between this and Surging Sparks in November, expect Stellar Crown to be a full battle pass rather than the abbreviated one we saw with Shrouded Fable. Keeping that in mind, reaching tier 50 of the Stellar Crown battle pass will get you this Terapagos on the basic track, plus this Joltik and Galvantula on the premium track. With the battle pass free decks now known, as well as the card rarities, I can update the crafting guide to give you a much more accurate credit score. I've only removed the cards you get from tier 0 of the basic and premium battle passes, but even then, it's a massive reduction of nearly 5,000 credits, so make sure you claim the free decks on the Battle Pass before crafting any cards. If you do, you'll only need 9,000 credits to craft every other good card, and for a main set, that's kind of insane. And also a little sad, but I'm choosing to look at the positives. Oh, and just in case you forgot, we're getting new basic energy art with Stellar Crown, and it's absolutely amazing, and I'm already regretting wasting credits on the Hexagon energy from Shrouded Fable because this will be my new default. Make sure you're subscribed to me so I can look at the number on my screen grow and feel good about myself. Also, so you can get hot, steamy Stellar Crown gameplay as soon as it's ready.